Actually, it was a little more than a month ago. Time flies.
It really does. Especially here in Marshall, because we're always having fun.
Now that's what they do. The Sons of the Republic of Texas.
They're laid back.
And I'm wanting to see if they've got to have a heater on there somewhere, don't they?
I don't know.
Think so. Looks like they're roughing it. They're roughing it.
Heater, cannon.
Could be.
Hey.
Maybe that was slang for cannon back in the day.
I like it. The cannon has a sign over it that says, "Come and take it."
There you go.
And those are again the Sons of the Republic of Texas. The Walk to Bethlehem, Cumberland Presbyterian Church. Now, Jamie, they're going to be in later this week. I don't believe it's tomorrow. I think it's Thursday.
It will be tomorrow.
It is
tomorrow morning. Rusty.
They're going to be in for the Talk of East Texas. Now, that is going on December the 16th, 17th, and 18th. If you have not been to the Walk to Bethlehem, over the past 2 years, they've expanded it. They've got a petting zoo area now, some different things. It is fantastic, a really cool event, and we would certainly encourage you to go out there and visit with them and see that it's free. There's no charge for it, and it is absolutely amazing. Takes the entire church to pull it off as well.
This is how cold it is, Ashley. I got a deal of hot chocolate.
It's cold.
Fresh. It was hot. It is cold now.
It is cold.
Literally, it's cold.
Now we have the Diva Dance Studio coming through. These ladies look to be anywhere from, 6, 7 years old, all the way on up into their high school, junior high years probably. We've got black leggings on today, purple t-shirts. They have black long sleeve shirts underneath those, and white pom-poms. And just doing a little dance for us as they go by tonight.
This would be number 77, East Texas Child Care, ETCC.
Hey, you saying that reminds me that, I'm part of the Cypress Junior Women's Club. We're going to have Supper with Santa, not this Friday night, Janie, but next Friday night. It is this Friday night. My weeks are getting all kinds of messed up. Man, it's a good thing I realized that, because it would have been bad if I didn't show up. No, it's going to be this Friday night.
I reminded you.
Thank you. At the Marshall Convention Center. That's going to begin at 5:30. Tickets are only $5 a piece. We'll have those there for you at the door. A great spaghetti supper. Jamie Santa Claus there. It's available for an extra little fee, and it's just really a good time.
Fun Brothers bounce houses. Look at that. That looks like one of them. That's where you got to climb up that thing and not fall off. You remember those?
Yeah.
Do you? Cool. Do you?
No.
I do, though. I mean, kind of.
What a sheltered
probably saw it on a movie. I don't think that's true. I didn't
get to do anything cool like that.
No way. My mom is awesome.
Yeah, I'm lying.
So dad, though.
He's pretty cool. Pretty cool guy.
Look at this. Okay, wait a second. We've got, is this Sam Slade? What we're seeing?
It's, I'm going to be honest, it's a lot more like Linus this Slade. But it's great.
Oh, no.
It's great. Instead of reindeer, we've got...
That's pretty good.
Lawnmowers. Pulling it. Riding lawnmowers.
Riding lawnmowers without horns. Now, one of them, I do see a red light up front. Perhaps that is the red nose of...
Well, it makes sense. This is Grasshopper Lawn Care. So the lawnmowers is absolutely essential there for Grasshopper's Lawn Care. But
the most famous reindeer of all.
Yeah. Sure. We've got Heritage House of Marshall coming through, Health and Rehabilitation Center. They have a fantastic float. They've got David's Roofing actually pulling them today with some fantastic icicle lights hanging down. We've got a Christmas tree there in the back, the manger scene there in the back as well, the nativity, and a snowman inflatable.
Frosty.
Frosty's cool.
Very appropriate for tonight's festivities.
Sure, yeah, it's Frosty. Internal Medicine Group coming through now. Of course, they're a part of the Good Shepherd Medical Center Marshall family, I believe. There's Dr. Alvin, one of my favorite people right there.
With internal medicine.
Yes, do a great job. And they've got a couple of reindeer pulling their tractor in the back with all different colored lights.
Living Word and the Kids Place Ministries.
Right, fantastic play. They have got just a very good play here.
Look at here, the Marshall Christian Academy Guardians. By the way, one game away from being a part of a state championship. They were unbeaten up until that game and had a few things get away from them late in that ball game. But this is just, look, folks, this is their second year in existence. And already in 2 years, they were 2 wins away from state championship appearance last year, 1 win away from it this year. So next year, I assume that you go from 2 to 1 to playing in a state championship game. So there's head coach Guy Barr of the Guardians right there.
And, they also have coming up Dennis Swanberg. I want to remind everybody of that. You've been hearing that on KMHT. That's going to happen at 7 o'clock, December the 16th at the Marshall Convention Center. Yeah, that's over here as well. This young man is practicing some welding.
And they've got pigs and goats.
And they're real.
And they are real.
Some Awesome. Loving the real live animals in the parade.
All right, now that's another good one. So now they've got their work cut out for us to the left. The villains of this night, even though there's not really true the judges to our left. Nobody likes judges.
The villains? My goodness.
The villains of the night.
The Marshall Missionary Baptist Church. Goodness.
The Grinches.
They have a fantastic float. The King is born, it says on the side, and they are doing a living nativity scene. And I can only imagine that they're very chilly as they are living the nativity scene tonight, but it looks fantastic, doing a good job.
There goes Hannah. Hey, is that Hannah? She's taking some photos or something? No, that didn't look like her.
No, I think you got the wrong person there, buddy.
Looked like the clerk for a second.
I'll tell her you said hi. I'll see her Thursday at the MISD special meeting.
Perfect. I saw her actually ran into the other day. She was at the grocery store trying to figure out something to cook for a work party and had no idea what she was doing.
Ah, fun.
Don't tell her I said that.
She heard you. I promise. All right, we've got Project to Reach today, creating an adolescent-friendly environment. All right. I can't hear quite what she's saying, but yelling some messages to us today.
Merry Christmas type stuff.
Merry Christmas to all of you as well. That's Project to Reach. And they've got a Christmas tree and some fantastic gifts and Frosty the Snowman in the back of their float as well. And we have Merry Christmas from the River Crossing Cowboy Church. I know one of our listeners, Tracy Cooper, told me he'd be on that float, and I see him right over there, so we'll wave to Tracy tonight. And he's a loyal swap shopper.
We get a lot of those.
Yeah.
A lot of loyal swap shop listeners, and that's awesome.
Now, see, they've got all the adults are riding at the back of the float, and all the kids are walking behind. It's the way to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that politically correct too? I would say so.
I'm an adult now, so it's like.
I guess so. We would say so. We're riding on the trail, so as far as we're concerned, it's whatever. It's the way it's supposed to be.
We've got Serenity Salon and Spa coming through. Now they have I love this. From Grinch to Glamorous is their theme here.
That is also very creative.
I like it.
Okay.
They've actually got a Grinch inflatable here, and they've got Santa's sleigh, but the young lady is going to. It looks like their scene is depicting a haircut about to take place, and it says from Grinch to Glamorous.
Now, they did a heck of a job as well. So I tell you what, now we've seen some good ones here. We've got Serenity, we've got the Marshall FFA, and then obviously my tops of the list tonight goes out to Just-in-Time Sanitation Service. But now you got Subway.
Yes.
Subway is featuring a 6-inch, looks like, what is that, cold cut maybe?
Yeah, except for that one's more like 6 feet.
6 feet, yeah, it's big.
It's an inflatable 6-inch sub. And they've got their $5 footlong being advertised.
Where winners eat, by the way.
Oh, yeah. This big gorilla. And it must be right at 7 o'clock because we have behind us now some more of the dancing Christmas lights there in the courthouse, and that happens every half hour.
Sunset Missionary Baptist Church coming through.
All right. That was the Subway at Walmart. We actually have 3 Subway locations here in Marshall. Sunset Missionary, I do too. I love it. It's really good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Sunset Missionary Baptist Church. We've got Victory Baptist Church coming through here as well. This looks to be still missionary, and this says Jesus saving lives for over 2,000 years.
I think this is this Marshall? This isn't the Rotary Club yet.
No, this is 93. This is still missionary church.
Okay, so that's all Sunset Missionary Baptist Church. It's all part of the same.
Yeah, and they've got a really great float, very cool, kind of a little tropical scene, but Jesus there on the front of the float, and very interesting. Now we've got a tractor, a farmer cub, that is pulling a bunch of kiddos. Now that is cool. They have made a train out of the big water tanks. Yeah,
5-gallon drums.
5-gallon drums. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's why I need you. That's pretty cool.
You're the looks. I'm here for the...
You're the brains?
I'm the brains.
I like it. All right.
Now we go to Victory Baptist Church.
It says, remember the reason for the season. And they are being pulled in a 4x4 this evening with the trailer on the back and about 24 or so of the kids riding in the back there.
Now the Rotary Club of Marshall, good friends of ours. Wow, that's cold. Don't blow. The wind doesn't have to blow. It's cold enough.
We've got, they're doing their parade of flags for the Marshall Rotary Club. They also have some signs out that say they help end polio, so raise awareness on that.
It says it's an iron lung used in the 1940 to 1960 era to treat polio.
Interesting.
Wow. So I guess you're sleeping, I guess you sleep inside that, or...
I have no idea. This is Forest Service. Smokey the Bear is the one blowing that horn there. Thanks, Smokey.
That's enough of that, buddy. That was a bit much.
They've got their big, the big bulldozer, I guess it's a bulldozer. Oh, it's a bulldozer. The big bulldozer they have there in the parade as well.
By the way,
we should say those were used heavily in fighting the forest fires we saw back in September and in August as well. All right, you can hear them, the sirens. We've got the Elysian Fields Fire Department coming through. We hear you, buddy.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
By the way, do you know who can prevent forest fires?
You can.
Only you.
Only you.
Only you can prevent forest fires. I would say that, wow. All right.
Well, we are nearing kind of the end of the parade.
Getting close to it. Getting close to it. Where are we at now?
This is Elysian Fields Volunteer Fire Department, Jamie. This is entry number 95, Elysian Fields. I tell you what, major props go out to all of these guys. We're going to have our volunteer fire departments coming through here in just a moment.
Yeah.
They worked tirelessly back in August and September extinguishing those forest fires that we had across East Texas, the wildfires. They deserve to be commended, and we do that here tonight as well. I mean, they did a fantastic job. Such major thanks going out to those guys. Let the sirens go. Emergency Services District number 3. Our own Ladarius Carter right there waving to us. And again, that's ESD number 3. You know, all 9 of those ESDs were created over the past year or so with overwhelming support here in Harrison County. And that proved to be very beneficial back when the fires happened. ESD number 4 coming through now. And they've got their volunteer reindeer fire department crew pulling the fire truck this evening, the engine. It says, new sleigh, same old deer. They got a new fire truck here recently.
Okay. Wow.
The Nesbitt Volunteer Fire Department coming through now. It's Nesbitt, BFD.
Oh. All right, sirens can cease now. That was rich.
Oh, it's okay.
A little piercing, though. A little bit piercing. When you can feel it in your teeth.
It's loud.
It might be a bit loud.
All right, Ronnie's record coming through now.
Or you might be a redneck, one of the two.
Hey.
If you can feel it in your teeth. I don't know.
Maybe it's both.
Could be. Or if you say in your tooth. Ronnie's record. Very good supporters of KMHT over the year. Ronnie's record service. East Texas Driving School also been in the mix helping support KMHT activities. I hope none of those folks in the back have, they look old enough to drive.
Yeah, they do.
There was one girl in the very end there, I'm thinking, no way she's able to drive. So, fair enough. You heard about today that they're looking into changing the Texas driving laws. No permit before 16 and 16 and a half.
My goodness.
Now, and then limiting driving at night for young folks.
Interesting.
Which would be
Jamie,
good.
I can tell you we're nearing the very end of the parade now, and I know that's to be true because we've got the horse entries.
The horses, and then by the way, that's usually always the telltale sign. That, and then our good friends
Ben Harbor.
Ben Harbor will come back and do the.
He's the pooper scooper.
He's the pooper scooper. You said it, not me, and that was what I was looking for. Now this is cute. This guy right here on his pony. Is that what you call a pony or a mini horse?
I like it. I don't care what it is.
She, by the way.
Cute.
I'm sorry.
I bet I'm still allergic though.
To horses or just...
horses, severely. You didn't know that?
I don't think we ever had that conversation.
That is why I never do the rodeos or anything of the sort. Severely, go to the hospital allergic.
No,
yeah.
That's just not a conversation I think you and I ever had. What are random things you're allergic to? Horses.
Yeah,
no,
horses. Horses and cats. But no, really, that's the reason I never do any of the rodeo coverage or, anything out of the city arena or anything like that. The horses.
Well, that's what I get to. I enjoy it, though. I enjoy it. And these are beautiful horses, by the way, as we are... coming down here, this is the Cowboy Church of Harrison County, and they'll close things out here. And then coming up right behind them, I guess to finish off the festivities, that would be
old Saint Nick
and his lovely bride,
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus. Do we ever know, hey, by the way, does Mrs. Claus have a first name, or is it just Mrs. Claus?
It's Mrs. Cool Claus.
Mrs. Cool Claus.
I don't know.
Does she have Claw when she's upset? Mrs.
Sure.
Claw?
Sure
Anna
she does.
Claw and Mrs. Claw. Actually, I tell you what, it has been a fantastic night here of parading in the downtown Marshall area right here on the historic Harrison County Courthouse. We'll thank our sponsors.